What's going on, guys? World War Z Game Hub here, bringing you a video about character lore and backstories. That's right, I dug deep into the movie, into the book, to find all that I can about some of the characters. Saber Interactive's been pretty darn good at leaking bits and pieces of characters as we move along closer to launch, and it's really getting me pumped. And there's been some articles out there that I found that kind of talks about what the developers are going for story-wise and how they think they're going to implement it better than other games. So let's go ahead and open up a beautiful cinematic that World War Z game had tweeted sometime last month. Just really, really cool. Be able to kind of hear like the dialogue and kind of get a feel for the game and like a couple of the characters and hear their voices. It's pretty sweet. Let's check it out.
This will be the plague with which the Lord shall strike all men. We are all that's left of a city beyond redemption, fulfilling our sacred duty to free the souls of the damned.
Good to go up here!
Mindset. That should hold.
Father, forgive us. We shed this blood in the name of mercy.
Ooh, a little bone chilling. Seeing all those zombies start flooding up over on that building. But it was a pretty cool little video. There's an extra part to it that keeps going on, but it's kind of unrelated to the dialogue. It just kind of switches to some montage music and shows them killing zombies, but it's not anything that you really missed out related to backstory. But let's just move on. So we know that Saber Interactive has told us that there's going to be 12 playable characters. So something I found actually kind of interesting is Saber Interactive and the writers, they got the license for the movie and not the book. But what that allows them to do is they can craft their own set of stories within the World War Z universe. So basically they're saying, hey, we can be inside the universe and be able to do all these cool things and use these characters that never existed before, but it all fits because why not? It's very similar to what we have today, right? Apex Legends, Titanfall 2, right? Titanfall universe, and then they just threw Apex Legends in and made some resemblances, right? Same thing with this game. It's going to be very similar to the movie, like zombie wise, and a couple things like that. No license to the book, so you're not going to see a lot of things from the book. However, there have been some fan theories going around on Reddit talking about potential relations between characters. I think fan theory is really cool, but for right now, I just want to give you the solid details that I have. If you guys think I should make a video about all the fan theory that I found, let me know in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to make one for you. But for now, let's just keep talking about the lore, the story, the game, and the movie, and how everything just kind of works together. So we know that Saber Interactive is planning on making audio journals and notebook entries. So similar to a lot of games, similar to a lot of RPGs, right? Things you can pick up around the world, audio transcripts, notebook entries, right? That kind of give the characters some life. But of course, it requires you to read them. But with that being said, I don't know if and when you pick up the journals, if it's going to read it to you. Now, I assume the audio journals most likely are going to read it to you right then and there, but it is a possibility that it goes somewhere in like your inventory or like your start menu tab, and you have to go and click on it yourself, and that could be pretty lame. So let's hope that's not the case. But really, uh, that's not a terrible way to do it. I wish they would do more of like longer cutscenes. But I just don't know exactly how they'd be able to pull that off. I mean, to me, the game looks and feels like Left 4 Dead, right? And you can see kind of behind here, there was a blimp in the beginning. Not a blimp, I'm sorry. A glimpse. My bad. A glimpse of kind of how the starting area worked, and it looked just like Left 4 Dead, right? You appear with your four people on top of a roof, right? And then you slowly pan in, and then you have control of your character, and then you start going, and then before you know it, you're slaying zombies. So, there's going to be a lot of I think this game's just going to be focused a lot more on game than it is on story, but don't hold me to that because they say there's going to be a lot of storytelling, and I don't want to not give them credit for the game that I haven't even played myself. I'm just kind of going off the vibes, the feel, right? Um, that being said, let's go ahead and see. Let me go ahead and show you what I found so far on some of the characters and give you an idea of who they are. All right, so I'm about to show you some of the people that we know of so far. I am probably 100% going to butcher some of these names, so I apologize now, and I am not trying to offend anybody whatsoever. So if I accidentally throw out an accent or something, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm trying to get in the mindset maybe, and if that is, I apologize right now. Again, I'm not trying to do anything like that. But first we have Bunko Tatsumi or Bunko Tatsumi. We'll go with that. As a skilled hacker, Bunko infiltrated the Department of Defense's computer network and detected signs of the coming disaster before it was made public. It gave her time to prepare. It's like a doomsday prepper. That's actually kind of cool. So she is a techie, potential nerd, kind of like us, right? Playing games, doing IT work. Not all of us, but you know what I mean. Anyway, but she hacked the Department of Defense's computer network, so she's pretty bad, eh? She also's got some pretty darn good skills. So I wonder if any of that's gonna play out with the game itself, like hacking modules, maybe like locked security doors, and she can hack them. But I don't think that would happen because then you'd have to play her at all times. But you know what? Each episode has four specific characters, so it's possible that in that episode someone does have to play as her no matter what. So she might have to be the one who unlocks the door or hacks a computer to open a gate or drawbridge. I mean, I don't know. There's so many possibilities, but this is what we know of so far about her. But something I found really cool on Reddit was someone talking about the book. Again, these guys don't have a license to the book, but potentially maybe they made like a little gesture saying, hey, we recognize the book. But someone stated that there was someone else with the last name of Tatsumi, and their name was Kondo. So I haven't personally read the book, but Kondo Tatsumi definitely shows up in the book. I mean, I even saw it myself when I Google searched for it. And, you know, maybe they're related. Who knows? Again, they probably just put it in there to say, hey, we read the book and we're obsessed with World War Z. So again, that's really cool. That's a really cool lore backstory for her right now. So let's go ahead and move on to the next person. Who do we have next? We have Daniel Alahey. After his service in the Israeli Defense Forces, Daniel Alahey finally got to raise a family, but his peace was short-lived. After the virus took his wife and son, he dedicated his life to fight for humanity. For revenge. To avenge his family's death to the plague, the virus. Daniel looks pretty cool. I mean, he's holding a knife by the blade. I mean, this guy's dangerous, living on the edge. He also got a cigar. This is 2019, people. I don't know if you remember, but League of Legends had to remove cigar from graves because it was just too much for the kids. So pretty cool that they have a picture of that. Hopefully it stays in the game. It just gives the guy character. I'm not promoting smoking whatsoever, but I'm just saying, hey, if it makes his character look cooler than it is, hey, why not? Also, noticed he's wearing almost like a military uniform per se. I mean, I'm not sure, maybe yes, no. He also has knee pads. I mean, this guy is ready to get down and dirty. No matter what happens, he's gonna be on the front lines, killing zombies left and right. So that's all I got for him. Pretty short. We thank Saber for even leaking that for us. But let's go ahead and move on to the next person, which is going to be Ethan Wolfe. After 16 years in the British SAS, Ethan was hired by the Mossad to advise on special ops. He was on a training base in the Negev desert when the infected stormed Jerusalem. Hey, there we go, right there. We already know he's going to be part of the Jerusalem episode. Yes, there is actually going to be an episode of Jerusalem. So we're talking 3 levels there at the map, the region, Jerusalem. I'm going to have a video that talks about all the maps that are coming and then potentially what the fourth map's going to be. We're not sure what the fourth episode's going to be yet. But let's go back to Ethan. Ethan Wolfe. According to the classes video we've seen, he was the gunslinger. I mean, we can tell It's a little dark, but he looks like he's carrying a big old machine gun. I mean, he's probably carrying like a Browning 30 or like a 30 cal or like maybe even like a portable 50. I don't know. He's a big dude. He's got a big gun, and he was in the British SAS. And if that's not pronounced SAS and it's like SAS or something special, then I'm just not very smart. But hey, I'm reading it right. Anyways, Ethan looks pretty cool. Gunslinger class, I don't know. I might like that. I still think the Hellraiser is gonna be my favorite. Um, so we don't know a lot about Ethan other than he was trained for like 16 years as a boss, and then before you know it, he's getting attacked by zombies while he's in Jerusalem. So hopefully we can find out some more about him, but we may not know until the game comes out. So stay tuned. All right, moving on. Tashaun Burnell. He's our burly firefighter from our previous video when we covered melee weapons. He had the big old fireman's axe, as you can see in the picture here. Dude, this guy one-handedly kills zombies with this fireman axe. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty insane. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch that video. It's my Gear and Melee video. I'll put a link right up here in the top right corner. Just click on it, check it out after this video, or just go look in the playlist under me. But besides that, let's just keep going. As a firefighter, Tashaun is no stranger to scenes of devastation, but will he be able to carve some peace into the post-cataclysm world? Hmm. Will he be? I don't know. That's a deep question and doesn't really give us a whole lot of information about him other than he was a firefighter. Was he married? Does he have kids? A girlfriend? Engaged? Did he live in a skyscraper? Did he live in the streets? Did he just live at the firehouse 24/7? We have no idea. But we do know is that he's got a fireman's axe. He's ripped. He looks a little sweaty, and I think he's missing one of his suspenders. But that's alright, because when you're killing zombies, who cares how you look? Just start slicing them and killing them as you go. Alright, so we've covered 4 character lores so far, for what we know. So don't give me any hate that this isn't real lore. This is all we have for lore at this given time. This is as good as it's gonna get, guys. The game comes out in less than a month. I'm sure they're gonna release more, but for now, take it in. Take it in, guys, because we gotta hold it, guys, because this game's not quite out yet. But I will tell you this: that's 4 of them, and I have one more for you guys. One more. That's 5. 5 of the 12. So when they release more, I plan to make another video on this, so stay tuned for part 2. And last but not least, we have Timur Yushkevich, if that's even how you say it. While studying political science, Tamir lost faith in the system and dropped out. He joined an anarchist movement and was soon labeled an agitator. Tamir was well versed in detection avoidance by the time Moscow fell. So, what do we know from him just from reading that? He's well versed in detection avoidance. What does that even mean? What does that mean this game has some type of stealth element? Can you sneak past zombies? Or is it like using a stealth weapon and you killing zombies silently without alerting like a horde, right? Or something like that. But anyways, it looks like he was studying political science, obviously, because it says it right there. Lost faith in the system, and by system does he mean the school he was going to? Was he even going to school? Maybe he lost system in the government, right? I guess that makes sense because he joined an anarchist movement, so I guess that's probably what he was doing. Man, I am smart. But I guess the best part was he was well versed in detection avoidance. Man, I wish I could tell you guys what that meant. If you guys think you know what it is or have an idea, put it in the comments. Tell me. I want to know. I'm really curious, guys. Like, let's just start throwing in some fan-made theory. Let's get this going. Let's build up the comments and get people involved. I mean, there's nothing for us to lose other than just trying to figure out what all these guys are and having some fun. Um, so he was number 5 of 5. That's all I have for lore right now on this day. This is it. That's all I have. But I will be making another video in the future when they release more information on other characters. So please subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. I'm going to be releasing more videos. This week I release them every single day. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that next week. It'll probably be on like an every other day basis. But again, follow me on Twitter or check my Facebook page. I give updates on when videos are going to be coming out and what kind of videos I'm going to be making, and or if I have questions, you guys can help me. Let's have a discussion. Let's not just have, me making videos and you guys commenting, which is great, but let's have discussions. Comment deeper thoughts and questions, or go to my Twitter and tweet me and say, hey man, I got a question. Have you seen anything about this? And I will go digging to the end of the earth to find stuff for you guys. And I will let you know, honestly, if I did find something. And if I didn't, I'll let you know. I'm doing the best that I can. So help me out. I'll help you guys out. So, anyways, I hope this was entertaining, you guys. We had a good run. This video was a little lengthy, but when you're covering lore, there's never not too much time. Sometimes you just gotta sit down, sink in, get a feel for what's going on in the universe of World War Z. You know, that way we can really relate with the characters that we're gonna be playing as. And before you know it, we might have a favorite. It may only just play that favorite in that episode. So. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you listening all the way through this video if you made it this far. Um, Please like, comment, and subscribe. It means a ton to me, and it also helps attract other people that are interested in this game. I keep finding people that don't know much about it, and so I try to bring them into this channel because I'm covering everything. The game's not even out yet. We still got what, 2, 3 weeks, and I plan on putting out videos as we go. I mean, there's just so much out there, and we have no actual gameplay of post-launch because post-launch hasn't even happened, you guys. But when it does, I'm gonna be all over it. I'm gonna try to figure out the best type of gear and the best weapons and all the weapon customizations. I'm gonna do that for you guys. And I'm gonna make videos that hopefully are just getting better and better every day. So anyways, thank you guys so, so much, and I'll get you in the next one. Peace.